You're watching Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London. A university in New Zealand has refused to allow a meeting of Sikhs to proceed after coming under pressure from a Hindutva activist. The New Zealand Sikh National Assembly had been planning to meet at AUT on October the 8th to discuss their community's concerns about the murder of Khalistan campaigner Hardeep Singh Nijjar outside his Canadian Gurdwara in June. However, an email was received by the university claiming the meeting was happening to stir up anti-Indian sentiments. The New Zealand Free Speech Union investigated the incident and discovered the individual claimed to be an Indian New Zealander. In the email, the person claimed that the meeting was being held by fringe elements from the Sikh Punjabi community for propaganda purposes and to promote anti-Indian sentiments. It also claimed that the participants also formed part of a wider criminal network spread across the globe and that Indian law enforcement were investigating the organisers' past criminal record and had already issued Interpol red notices for some of them in other countries. Warning the institution that its reputation would be significantly damaged by hosting the meeting, the email concluded that the Indian embassy had already taken note of this anti-Indian activity. Despite having hosted many meetings by the Sikh National Assembly in the past, AUT then refunded the venue's hiring fee and cancelled the booking. Professor Mohan Dutta of Massey University, who has researched how far-right Hindu nationalist ideology, Hindutva, is establishing itself in New Zealand's Indian diaspora, warned that Sikhs in the country were now potentially in danger after Nijjar's killing. What is concerning is conversations on questions of safety and foreign interference are being shut down based on what seems like Hindutva-aligned propaganda, which is projecting Sikhs that are expressing these concerns as anti-India, he said. The anti-India trope is played out to silence any voices that point to either the presence of Hindutva forces or voices that are critical of the Indian state and its actions, whether in India or across the Indian diaspora globally. He finally warned that New Zealand's universities, media and policymakers needed to be more aware of Hindutva and their potential interference in the country's democracy. You've been watching Satluj TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below. Or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satlujtv.com. We would love to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching for Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London.